wanted to bring a new how-to. I still can't get used to saying tutorial because I'm still a learner myself, so you know, it's a how-to, how I do things. And I just turn on my lights so that there is plenty of light for both you and me. So what I've got is just a few bits and pieces to create some pockets with, because I did finally get around to ordering, and I think I forgot to show these in my recent video where I was showing things that I've ordered. I'm not sure, I can't remember now, but I've ordered some CD covers. Yay, CD cases, whatever you want to call them. Of course, I'm not going to do them all in this how-to. I'm just going to, I think I want to do 10. I won't do all 10 in the video. I will just do 2 or 3. Depends on how long it takes me. And yeah, so I've got some napkins, I've got some origami paper, I've got some bits of lace, I've got some braid trims, I have got my little basket of all sorts of stuff, and I have also got my flowers that I have been pulling apart, and I have got some other lace trim here. Okay, I've had a little bit of a disruption. I had a look at the, sorry, knocking the table. I had a little look at the video, and I noticed when I was doing this one, the first one that I was doing, it was not in screen properly, so most of the time you only got to see half of what I was doing. Not that it was complicated or anything, but you know, if you come to watch a video, you want to see the whole thing, of course. So I'm redoing it, and in the meantime I have actually gone ahead and I finished the one that I was doing that you didn't really get to see, and I've done a few others. So some I have used napkins, and some I've collaged with music sheets and napkin and origami paper. So they're all embellished. The only thing I do need to do is I need to put something on the inside, so that when the journal card's taken out, you're not left with a white space, which I've done with this one already. I put a piece of card in there, so that's another one I've done. This one, and this one, and this one here. Now I was going to make 10 altogether, but I'm a bit pushed for time now, so I'm going to make another one just so that you can see me put one together at least. But I'm not using napkin or anything for the next one. But if you have done, if you have decorated window envelopes with napkins or paper, and you know about the, you know, not putting glue on the plastic section, then this is the same principle. If you're new to junk journaling and you've never done a window envelope, they're really simple. All you do is you put glue around the paper, taking care not to put it on the the cellophane or acetate or whatever it is that's clear. And then you put your napkin over it or your paper over it, and yeah, glue it down, and then just trim up where the plastic is. Now with napkin it's really easy, because the napkin, when it's dry, it'll tear away closely to the glued area. If you've got some really sharp tiny scissors, you can neaten up the edge. If it's not napkin, with sharp small scissors, get into the edge from the middle of your display area and come in close to the edge of your paper, and just carefully cut around as well as you can. Now if you make a little error and you snip a little bit more than what you were supposed to, try not to stress. You know, I've done that and I've embellished over it. You'll never know. This one I had a couple of errors on, but yeah, you just you wouldn't know. There was 2 spaces on here where I had missing napkin, and where I had cut just that fraction too much, and yeah, you wouldn't know. And even to put inside, it's really, it's neither here nor there. All right, so you know, if you've gone through all the work and you get to that point, don't stress about it. Just make that your focal point for embellishing. Okay, they're so easy. The same principle I'm going to do, although I won't need to cut around this part, but I'm going to collage with textiles on this one. I'm going to do a very, very shabby sheet. I mean, this one's shabby, but this other one is going to be even more so, because I've got a couple of journals coming up that I'm going to need them for. So I've dug out some resources that I've had for a very long time and have never opened the packages. I bought these back when I was doing bridal accessories, so it's interesting to see what's in these little parcels. So I've got some braid, I've got some beaded net trim sort of stuff. I've got some different types of cotton crocheted lace, some little bit of silk ribbon there, and I'm pretty sure this is what I'm going to use for embellishing my edges. But we'll see what else is in here. I've got some roses with little pearls in the center, so that's quite nice. And I've also got some other little trims, and they're quite sweet. Not sure if I'm going to use all this stuff, but I've also got a coffee coloured rosette here, which I'm going to use on this one. I do have some bits in here, but these are mainly white, so I don't know if I'm going to use these or not. Probably not this time round. Okay. I have also got some other bits on my desk that I can use. I could perhaps add a little bit of this in. I could perhaps add some of this gorgeous little braid in, which I probably will. So I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna get stuck in and do it. I'm sorry about this disruption on this video. It's a shame. I did want it to be a proper process of how I go about doing things. And it's kind of not worked out that way, but I have done window envelopes on a video. If you go back into my videos, you'll see them, and you know, you'll be able to see what I mean about taking care not to glue on the plastic part. So but this, I think, I don't know whether to stain this or not. I think I'll stain the edges at least to start with, because I have to do something with the back anyway, so I'll at least do the edges. All right, so that's that. And if I put that over that section, I should be able to see what it looks like. Yeah, I think if I stain it all the way around, it'll be even better. So right, okay. Now, I don't need it this wide. Really. But I think I might leave it anyway, just to be a bit different. So I'm going to put, this is fabric glue, I'm going to put fabric glue on the two edges, the inner and the outer edges. But I'm just going to do it piece by piece, because otherwise it's just going to curl up and not cooperate. So, right, and I'll just cut that off. And I'm just going to go around and do each side the same. So try and get it so that it's even. So just, yeah, glue on each side. Just making sure that I've got it the right way around. A bit of glue on this side. I'm hoping that I didn't measure it first, so I'm just going in hoping that I'm going to have enough. If I don't, well, we'll have to work that out. Right. But I think I'll have just enough. Everything's sticking to me. My clothes are catching on everything that's on my desk, and I'll end up with half my desk on the floor. So I think I'll just pop a bit more glue just there. Just like that. Right. Like so. So it's taking a little bit out of the actual visual space, but it's still quite cute, I think. Oh, come on. I really need to clean and sharpen these scissors. I have got another pair, but I'm scared if I bring them in here. They're my sewing scissors, and if I bring them in here, I'll end up using them on paper, and that will not be good. Okay. Glue on my fingertips. It's not helpful. Alright, so I mean, at a pinch, I could take these long sections off if I really felt the need, or I could just tuck them in and glue them down. Actually, I think I will do that. So I'm just going to slip a little bit of glue just on the actual lace. Tuck it in and glue it down. Here we are. And this one, I'm not sure. Okay, that one I might actually use that as part of where I'm going to embellish. So I might not need to fuss around with glue for that. And this one here, I will do. Okay. And then I've just got this one here. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. This one too. Okay. Right. It is so cold here tonight. It's become very, very, very wintry. I think the last of winter is getting itself out of the system, and it's very sort of rainy. It's not really stormy, as in lots of wind, but yeah, it's definitely a cold winter's night here tonight. Okay, so far it's looking a bit ratty, but that's okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to need that. I do like this. I really would like to use this in a corner or something somewhere. It's just very pretty. I think I'm going to put it in a corner. Right, well, that's adhering. I'll work on another spot. Okay, so which is the top? This is the top. Now, I don't know whether I really need to trim up. I like the real shabbiness of things not being trimmed and stuff, so I think I might just leave it. So what else do we have? Do I need to use everything in the little kit that was sent to me, or I don't know. All right, I am going to add a little photo. Look, isn't she darling? Doesn't she need to be on here? She does, doesn't she? All right, so she's going to be on here somewhere, somehow. And it might be a bit big. Memories. Do we need a number? We don't need a number on every one, do we? No. But I would like to put a ticket, so let's get a ticket out. Or a stamp. Actually, no, a stamp. Where's my stamps gone? There they are. See if I can find the right stamp. Oh, it's a pretty green one. Actually, that goes nice with the green. Then I've got some pretty flowers. And there's a pink one. You know what? I'm just gonna go with what I've pulled out. Either one. I think I'll go with the green one. Alright. It's pouring down again. Alright, and I've got so I'm going to pop that up in that corner. And she's going to go in this corner. Like so. With some of this, which is the right way, that's the right way. Like that. Alright, so I'm just going to put a small strip of glue along here. Cut the excess off. And I'm going to pop through there like that. Where's my tissue? Oh. It's just a minute, something is wrong with my computer, and if my computer doesn't stay on, my phone will go flat.
The stamps and my
there we go. Alright, so I was going to pop that there, wasn't I? Like so. Where's my stamp? Like that, yep. My next video I'm very excited about, because it's we're going to make flowers. I think there's a couple of things that I need to do for these next journals, so and they're all shabby chic type things. So if you're into shabby chic, then you might find some inspiration from these couple of videos that I've got coming up. Oh, come on. Come on, it's nearly finished. Just let me finish you off. Now, do I want that there? Or do I want it up here? I think I might pop it up there. And did I want one of these with it? I don't think so. I think they're a bit big. I can put other diamantes there. I've got these other little bits that I can pop on. So I do want to bring in some green though. Just no. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it, Jennifer. Okay. So I just need to glue that down. There we are. And oh, I can trim this up now. Just turn it over. And I'm going to leave a little bit off the edge, just a fraction, just to, in keeping with the messiness of it all. Here we are. I didn't end up using the ribbon. All right. So, where's the other bits? Here they are. I do want to use these though. Isn't that just darling? But it needs to be inked a little bit because it's just too white. Can't handle it, it's too white. Just take the edge off it. Here we go. All right. Like that, and might just do I want to put these scattered around or in the one spot? I'm not too sure. I think there's enough on that side. My fingers don't want to pick them up. All right, odd numbers are always good. So I'm just going to put a little dot there. Oh, stringy. And a small dot here. And a small one just here. There. Now, I just need to get a card to put in there so that you can kind of see how it looks finished. down. This way. I'm such a terrible cutter. I really should use the paper cutter. Okay, and about this much. Do you like that? About this much. It'll get there eventually. No, I reckon it might be just right. Pretty much. I'll just trim a tiny bit more off here, just in case. And then this part just gets glued inside, in there, like so. So I'm going to put glue, I'm only going to put glue across the top. I find, you know, I mean, a lot of other people put glue all over, and then it just slides in, and it goes in fine for them, but for me it doesn't. And I find that if I just put a little bit of glue on the top, I don't have any real trouble getting the card or paper to slot into where it's meant to go. And if the glue is across the top, it's not going to slide out. It's going to stay where it's meant to stay. Okay. Right, so it goes in like so. Oh, look at that. My guesswork. Perfect. Right, so that's what it looks like. But when you put a card in, you make a journal card. I've got this little one here, but it gives you an idea. You put your journal card in, and that will be closed. Paper clipped to a page or tucked into a pretty pocket. Isn't that just gorgeous? So there you go. I've got one more to go. No, sorry, I've got two more to go. I've actually got two covered. See, these are all done, ready to embellish. So that'll give me 10 all up if I get around to doing these two. All right. So there you go. I'll pop them all out again so that you can see them. That was my first one. And then there's this one. It's another pretty one. I do like the blue one. I like that one with the die cut. Not overly keen on that one, but I didn't know what else to put on it. And that one's very pretty. And that one is my final one. So, again, I'm very sorry that the video was, like, the process part of this part of it was not overly great. But I do hope that what I have done has at least given you some inspiration. And that's all I can ask, is that I've at least been able to put forth some inspiration for you. And if you're still unsure about covering a window envelope, I have got a video which I'll put in at the end of this video. It will come up on the screen for you to go watch, and that will explain it quite well for you. Yeah, so if you're going to make these, have lots of fun. I really quite enjoyed them. I'm looking forward to making more at some point. I'm going to tea dye some of these, so they will be decorated in a different way altogether, so I might have to come back and do these again. I'm off for now, everyone, so until next time, stay well, and I hope you're happy hopefully crafting away, and give me a thumbs up, at least for some encouragement. That would be really cool. and hit the subscribe button. Look out for the other shabby chic videos that are coming up. The next two will be shabby chic. Alright, no worries. Bye for now.